All right, legends, how is everyone doing today? Saturday night here, Central European time. I hope you're doing absolutely phenomenal. Are we going to have a massive move to the upside, to the downside? This is something that we're going to analyze. Of course, we'll be talking about long term. What is my major strategy here to multiply the gains that I have been doing here for the last few years? Of course, obviously it did take a hit on my portfolio the last year. Obviously, how is everyone doing? Make sure to absolutely destroy that like button, guys, because oh my goodness, people are losing interest. The volume on exchanges is in a massive waterfall. It seems like that we could be seeing a massive move down in the next coming months. We can explain this on the higher time frames. Everybody is like a bit on standby. A lot of people were quite bullish with this movement up, including myself. Very much aware of the possible situation here on Bitcoin for the next coming months. We need to understand that we could be seeing massive bearishness. I don't want to be the bear here of the market, okay? But overall, we need to understand, hey, you need to have some cash on the sidelines, even though I've been quite aggressive with some altcoins, but nevertheless, I am still having some of cash on the sidelines just in case we get a recession or whatever, or we see a massive crash. S&P 500, is S&P 500 going to break this neckline? This is the end basically. We talked about this neckline on the latest video, and just to keep it simple, this does not look bullish. This does look like it wants to have a pretty decent reversal. Let's get that music down if you wish, guys. Smash up the like button. We're going to have a nice chilled Saturday stream here. We're going to do some analysis. We're going to take a look at some altcoins. I'm going to explain my strategy here, what altcoins I am buying, what I am waiting for here potentially for the next 6 to 12 months before a potential Bitcoin spot ETF. I mean, this could be, something that is just not going to affect the market in the immediate short term. I think this is something very similar to the halving where, yes, a Bitcoin spot ETF can be approved and everybody's expecting the price to skyrocket to over $100,000. Now, what we need to understand is that, such as the halving is not a instant effect on the price. Obviously, long term, it does affect the price as there's less supply coming in. And Bitcoin spot ETF can definitely be something similar, right? If a Bitcoin spot ETF is approved here, maybe in October, we do have the deadline mid-October, all right, for many different, all right, we've got BlackRock, okay, we've got VanEck, we've got several of them, okay. This is probably not going to have an instant effect. It's probably going to be denied. Probably we're going to have the deadline again here for January of 2024. But overall, if the world enters into a huge, massive recession or whatever, something, a black swan event, no Bitcoin ETF is going to save Bitcoin, of pumping, right? So what we need to be aware of is the next 6 to 12 months are going to be absolutely crucial and might bring us into the best buying opportunity on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and obviously some of those high risk to reward altcoins. Good projects such as Chainlink. I've been stacking up some more Chainlink here for the last few weeks. I'm a strong believer that this is going to be absolutely revolutionary here for the next coming years. That is my opinion. I did extremely well on the previous cycle, and I'm planning to add up and do high risk to reward, adding to my portfolio, because if this is not the moment to buy altcoins when altcoins are being absolutely bleeding and, just basically, we've had the bear market. If you are not accumulating in this range and obviously have some cash on the sidelines to reinvest just in case we have a massive drop here because of whatever reason, that can happen here in the next coming 6 to 12 months, approximately 18 months max. That would be obviously getting into the end of 2024. I wish I had some spare cash when this event happened right over here. This basically was the COVID crash, the C19 crash, okay? This was, I knew that this was the best moment to buy cryptocurrency, right? Buy, stocks, whatever, whatever you bought here on the C19 crash, you would have made a huge amount of gains, buying anything, right? There's lots of different cryptos or different assets, stocks that you could have bought at the C19 crash, and you would have made a huge amount of gains. Of course, I was already accumulating in this period, and I had my 9-to-5 job. I was just getting good at trading, so everything was just coming, aligning very well, but I didn't have any spare cash. And now I do have spare cash, despite that I am accumulating Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so many other altcoins. I'm having there's a big stack of cash there that I'm just ready to kind of jump in if we have a massive bearish event, right? A black swan event. And this is how we need to be prepared for the next, 6 to 18 months. I'm going to give that long period of range, all right? And just want to say that everything's going down now, and everything will likely go down as in volume, people watching, people losing interest, right? I'm in an influencer group as well with other YouTubers and basically Twitter accounts, and everybody's talking about, how low volume is, right? Even the exchanges, right? I have contact on some exchanges and the volume is at a 30-month low. This is, this is the moment where it's like, yeah, crypto's dead, losing interest. People are not even watching, If you are watching this right now, smash the like button. Be prepared, because you are likely going to be one of those that will make insane, massive gains in the next couple of years, guys. Pay attention. I was here before, started the YouTube channel back in 2020. Was already heavy invested into cryptocurrency and, obviously studying trading a lot. And it was absolutely life-changing, guys, life-changing. Anyway, I want you to, I want to be happy that you are here watching, guys. When this was not the moment. My channel exploded, right? And most of the channels, YouTube, everything, crypto, in this period over here. This right over here was already late. You're late to the party, right? Everybody, I got my friends from school, my grandfather, my mum, I got my mum buying crypto here at this range. I got a few, I got my mum into crypto, got to be honest. She was very happy. She made huge gains, and she said, I got some more money to put into crypto. I said, Mum, that's it. We need to cash out some of your crypto. This was the moment to buy in. So I just want to let you know that the next coming months can be very, very dangerous. We can see, well, not dangerous, okay, but we can see some major drops in stock market. Interest rates are going to start going down in 2024. However, this does not need to mean it's going to be bullish for the markets. This is the moment that we start to see the side effects from the interest rate hikes from this year. right? The market doesn't instantly have an effect. The economy doesn't instantly have an effect as, interest rates go up, for example. It has a side effect after 1 to 2 years. So what we need to do is be prepared for the worst case scenario. Yes, I know. I am a moon boy myself. I want Bitcoin at 100K. I've been stacking sats, okay, as well the last few months. But, let's just let's get our feet on planet Earth, right? Let's get feet on planet Earth and understand the current situation. There is incredible bullish scenarios for Bitcoin and crypto for the coming years. But let's just put our feet on Earth and, I'm accumulating some altcoins, but not that heavy. I want to go heavy once we see massive crashes. That's what I want to do. Anyway, let's right away go through the comment section. Say hello, guys. This is going to be a bit of a chilling, nice live stream. I've got some not so great news on Bybit, guys. Bybit in the UK, and I love Bybit. I'm going to do my best to still continue using Bybit for my trading, but it looks like they're a transition. Bybit is going pretty aggressive on many countries, and it looks like due to recent UK regulatory changes, Bybit will suspend its services in the UK, guys. Let me know if you are in the UK. Say in the comment section. I'm from the UK. From October the 1st, we do have, Bybit exiting, the UK. So I know a lot of my viewers, I think it's something like 10% of my viewers, of my community are from the UK. Maybe some of you have transitioned to some other exchanges. But anyway, of course, we have several options that have no KYC. You have the Bitflex option, of course, is a great exchange. Check it out, guys. You do have a bonus. Do we have to start transitioning to other exchanges? Well, obviously, Bitflex is definitely an option. You do have $10 worth of bonus down below in the description if you deposit $100, guys. All right. So Bybit is being hard. I love Bybit. I've been using Bybit for over 4 years. Is it the end of Bybit for me? I'm going to have to move from another country, obviously. But anyway, I won't give too much information on that. But anyway, if you are using Bybit, you want to transition to another no KYC, you have Bitflex down below. They have $10 worth of bonus if you only deposit $100. But yeah, come on, Bybit. Anyway, but this is the thing. Regulation. Let's go. Shall we do some TA, guys? Let's do some chilled TA on Bitcoin. What are the possible next moves? Shall we talk about S&P 500? What could happen from Monday? This is a level where it either gets a huge bounce on the S&P 500, and we can take a look at volume profile here 1 second, but I just want to let you understand that, do you think, I'm going to put a poll here in the comment section, all right? And I'll go through the comment section right away. This is very rude of me not reading the comment section, but let's talk about stocks. Well, obviously, till the end of the year, there's only 3 months away. We're only about 2 months away, 2 months and 1 week from the year end. So saying that the stock market is going to reach a new yearly high, we've only got 2 months, but it's definitely possible. Let me ask the community on a poll right away, okay? Is S&P 500 going to make a new yearly high? Okay, and obviously it only has 2 months, right? Is S&P 500 going to make a new yearly high? Let me know in the poll. Is the S&P 500 going to make a new yearly high? Let me know right away, guys. And I'm going to go through the comment section, say hello to the community. I can see Mariella, Mark Dirch. How are you doing, guys? Mariella, Mark Dirch. They're the solid ones. I know you guys are going to make it. I know you guys are going to make absolutely killing gains because, I recognize so many people, obviously my moderators, but it's crazy. I've been speaking to other people in the crypto space, other influencers, and they're saying this is absolutely insanity, right? There's just the volume is going so low, exchange volume is going low, views are going low. It's been absolutely crazy. So this is the moment, guys. The ones that stick around for the next 6 to 18 months. Let's extend it a little bit just in case, world economy and everything gets a little bit dodgy. Let's extend it, okay? A few more months. The ones that stick around right now and realize the potential in the next couple of years, they're going to make huge amount of gains, guys. That for me is very much a reality. It's going to happen. However, people lose interest. And that is the thing. We will be exiting the market, okay, once we do see again your old school friends, your work friends. Hey, hey, crypto's alive again. Shall we invest? No, mate, I'm cashing out. You are late to the party, guys. Don't be late to the party. Be the one sticking around, guys. No financial advice, but I've been here in the previous cycle. I very much understand what is to come in the next coming years. We have the ETF likely going to be approved. This is going to have a long-term bullish effect, okay? If we do take a look here at gold, for example, and where do we have gold? I have the gold chart here somewhere. First gold ETF that was approved in 2003, okay? And just a matter of 5 to 6 years, the market surged 420%. The gold price basically surged 420% in about 6 to 7 years approximately. Now let you understand that things are going to move faster as new technologies merge and everything's much faster. Social media, everything moves much faster, okay? Adoption moves faster. It's not the olden days. Social media right now makes things move much faster. So the Bitcoin spot, the gold ETF had made a gold price rally over 420% in about 7 years or so. You can be very much aware that something similar can happen, but in a much shorter period of time, thanks to social media, thanks to the media worldwide, right? Everything is much faster, right? So it will not take 5 to 6 years to get Bitcoin pump over 420% after a spot Bitcoin ETF. It will be much sooner, okay? And obviously that would take the price to over $100,000. I don't want to be the moon boy, guys, but it's very much a reality. I think people are not aware of the power of creating a spot Bitcoin ETF. This means that a lot of institutions will have access. BlackRock, for example, are the ones going to be in charge of, this is massive regulation. A lot of people are fearful of buying Bitcoin and actually buying it, moving it to the exchange. Imagine people that are putting millions of dollars and moving it through the blockchain just with a small little device, right? With a Ledger or whatever, right? Or any of these cold wallets, right? Such as Engrave, Ledger Nano, Trezor, right? I'm moving millions of dollars with this small little gadget. It's like, hey, come on. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take the risk. And obviously these big institutions that are filing up, for a spot Bitcoin ETF, they're aware of all of that. They have their experience, and that's just going to give access to a lot of billions of dollars, guys, coming into Bitcoin. So it's just what is an ETF? It's an exchange traded fund, and that basically is giving access, easy access. You can buy an ETF on S&P 500, basically, right? So, on any other large brokers. And, instead of buying the actual stocks, if you want to buy, say you want to buy S&P 500, S&P 500 is, the 500 largest companies in the US. So you can buy that off an ETF. And basically, it just gives you the price, right? The percentage gains of basically the rise on the S&P 500. The S&P 500 has an average growth of 9 to 10% a year. Obviously, there is some years that is in a drawdown or it's in negative. And basically, you just buy the ETF and that's it. And of course, that ETF is backed up by a huge institution. And in this case, BlackRock, which is the largest, I would say it's the largest in the world. That's probably in China. Fund management. I think China, there is some big ones in China, but I think BlackRock, I would arguably discuss it's in the top five anyway, that has over about 9 to 10 trillion dollars in asset management. They are taking obviously the responsibility in creating this ETF so other people can buy and buy Bitcoin basically, right? And this ETF needs to be backed by real Bitcoin. And did you personally invest into any stocks? I used to, but I went full into crypto back in 2018-19. I did have some stocks. I used I can't even remember the broker that I used to use. It was a Dutch broker. What's it? DeGiro. Mark Dutch is going to be proud of that. DeGiro, which is a pretty solid broker. It's not the best, but obviously there's interactive brokers. The big one. I did used to use that one, but I think DeGiro was really easy friendly. It had a few decades of track record, and I just was buying stocks back in the day when I was learning trading back in 2017. But I transitioned very quickly into crypto in 2018 once I started learning about it. Anyway, I want to say hello to the community, guys, and we can go through. Shall we do some analysis on some different altcoins? Shall we do some analysis on different altcoins? We can talk about, I don't know, Chainlink. I think Chainlink is quite bearish. I've been talking about a possible trading setup here with the Legends community, being extremely cautious. I'm in this short position. I think Chainlink is hitting a huge resistance zone. We kind of came up here. I added to a position, a very small position, but that's on Bybit. I'm in a short position here on Bybit. Very tight stop loss, managing risk very well. I do like Bybit. I will likely be continuing to use Bybit, guys. But if you live in the UK, if you live in the US, obviously being banned, for a long time, basically, there's restrictions being on Bybit for over a year, I think. Check out Bitflex, guys. Bitflex, I will be starting to use Bitflex. I have an issue with Bybit because, I'm half Spanish, half British. Spain was already restricted in May, and now it's going to be the UK. So I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here, guys, because I've been using Bybit for over 4 years and I absolutely love Bybit and I don't want to leave Bybit. But anyway, yeah, Bitflex is definitely an option here because there's no KYC required and you can sign up in less than a minute, all right? And you do have that insane bonus down below. For the small fish, you get $10. It's not an insane bonus, but you get $10 if you deposit $100, guys. So transition to Bitflex. There's many other ones as well, different options, but I have, when you used over 4 years an exchange and they're like, with regulation, it's like, oh, come on, I was so happy with using Bybit. But anyway, I don't like transitioning from an exchange that was so legit and so good. Anyway, hi Andy, Chainlink pumping. Can you check? Yes, Chainlink is pumping. I've got a bag of Chainlink. I'm actually in a short position on Chainlink at the moment. We kind of created an internal local SFP that I added aggressive to a short position right there. This was the short position idea. I think Chainlink possibly can come down to this low, and I can give that brief explanation right away on Chainlink. It is hitting a massive level of resistance, and basically why this is a massive level of resistance, it is the point of control from this entire range. So there's two options, obviously. It either explodes from this resistance, because that's what you usually do when you hit a strong resistance. You either reject aggressively or you explode, right? And as you can explode from this level of resistance, it is basically the point of control from this entire range. I got someone in the legend saying, hey, can you check out Chainlink? Because we are hitting the point of control here from this entire range of the last year. And we need to understand that obviously this is a massive level of resistance, right? It's just a huge level of resistance. It's a massive block right there. It's the middle of this range. So we add this drop, we add the retracement, and we're hitting that resistance. It has been a proven level of support right over here. So, I'm speculating that, hey, this is strong resistance. I want to get in at the highest level possible, manage my risk very well, and be very much aware that this can reject from this zone. It's very much can reject from this zone. So if you are speculating on this level of resistance, like I said, on a resistance level, there's two options. And the way you want to trade this is you want to get in at the highest level possible, get into a small position, add to the position. If you are risking 0.5%, then you risk 1% to 2%. You cannot risk more than 3% as a stop loss. That is a trading rule that you need to follow. If you don't follow this rule, then obviously you're not going to be lasting very long in the trading industry because you're going to get wrecked, right? And a lot of people do get wrecked, unfortunately, because they do not apply risk management. This risk management strategy, it is simple. Don't lose more than 3% in one single trade. If not, you are getting into a death spiral in trading. It happens. It will happen to you. If you don't follow this, you will get wrecked at some point, whether it's this month or next month or in 6 months, right? It happens to 90% of people in trading. So you need to be very, very skilled and very careful. If you're not careful and try and get in at, highest level possible, manage your risk very well, this whole shenanigan of adding to the position and I'm in an epic swing short, I am holding underwater, don't worry, I'll be adding to the position, I'm going to be fine. Yeah, good luck with that. You're going to get wrecked and you're going to lose more than you thought that you were going to lose, and it's going to be the end of the game for you. That is basically it. I've gone through there. I don't want you guys to go through that. So like I said, on Chainlink, this is a massive resistance zone, no doubt. Yeah, it's been bullish for the last, couple of weeks, right? Well, actually, the last 10 days approximately, right? It's been bullish, but this is very much impulsive, this move here to the downside on Chainlink. It is hitting a massive resistance zone. So, like I said, when you hit such a strong resistance level, proven level of support, the point of control of the range, you have created already in my view of looking at Chainlink, this has already created, from this consolidation range, 5 waves to the upside. I would expect a corrective move to happen at some point in the next coming days. So the best way that you can do this is try and risk some of your capital. Don't go crazy. This is an attempt to make some gains in the next couple of days. It's not, you're not going to get rich with one trade or 10 trades. It's to add, add up those small little gains if you do not get stopped out, of course. But try and get into those 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1 risk to reward trading setups and add up small little gains with time, all right? And then obviously in 6 months or in 1 year, you say, wow, I've actually made some significant gains. I know everybody doesn't want to do that. Everybody wants, fast, quick gains, but that is just that mentality is a road to get wrecked. Slowly, consistently, then the positions can get larger, can get bigger. But anyway, this is the plan right here on this possible trade. And as this is such a strong resistance zone, like I said, there's no way I would be adding to the position here on Chainlink, because if this breaks, it's going to absolutely explode. It will go to $7.50, right, or maybe even higher. So it will have a very massive move. So the thing about putting stop losses far away, or adding to the position here, this is just going to get you absolutely wrecked, and you don't want to do that. You do not want to do that, because if a large resistance level is there to be absolutely smashed, right? You want to be you want to have your stopped, so then you're not getting stopped out at much higher levels. Anyway, I think it's pretty obvious, right? This is just like going back to the basics, but it's very, very important. So yeah, we had a little bit of a test of a high. You have an internal here, SFP. Will it play out or not? Well, I'm willing to risk, right? It's just like this, right? You have a low. You test that low. What happens? Bang, double bottom, SFP, you move here to higher levels. Now, wouldn't say it's the exact same thing, but it's definitely an attempt, right? Where you do have, the movement up. You actually test the highs. The wick is very small, got to be honest, but that's just going to give you better risk management. then you could arguably discuss that, yeah, this is a double top. It might correct down. What we need to be aware of course, that this is in an uptrend. This is trying to spot the highs. It's trying to spot the highs. No doubt this is in an uptrend, and you could correct here and then have another attempt. However, if we were to come down to this zone, I would be already defensive. If I'm making 2-to-1 risk to reward on this trade, I'm not going to let the market, stop me out at a loss. It's not going to happen. Anyway, let's go through the comment section and say hello to the community. Hopefully you've liked that little bit of overview, how we need to plan the trade, how we need to risk here. We don't want to talk about the my get rich strategy here for the next bull run, guys. It's like I was explaining at the beginning of the stream. It's simple strategy. Obviously, it's a portfolio strategy. It's adding to the portfolio basically, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins. Obviously, having a huge amount of cash, and maybe some of you don't have much. But I didn't have much here, guys. I started learning technical analysis back in 2017. I was not in crypto. So 2017 and 2018 was losing money, learning, losing money, learning, losing money. It was just like that. Okay, it was very, very bad, very hard. I was in my 9-to-5 job, 8-to-6 job actually. Started into crypto, got very aggressive, in buying cryptocurrency. I was just managing to put a few $100s every single month. If I could put in $500 at the end of the month into crypto, into Bitcoin, into some altcoins, back in 2018, it was like, wow, I've got $500. Should I go to have a fancy meal with my girlfriend? There's probably going to cost me, $80 or $100, or should I buy crypto? I was like, yeah. I would rather eat rice and eggs, at home and invest in crypto than actually going out for dinner, or going to the cinema, or just buying, some nice shoes, right? It just, no. It was like, I prefer eating at home, having soup, having, rice and eggs, and Sunday, we could probably have chicken on Sunday, but that was my plan, right? It's all or nothing, right? It was all or nothing, right? I'm not going to lose anything because I have my 9-to-5 job, still making, still got my wage at the end of the month. So it was like, I was like all in, guys. And it definitely paid off. It paid off big time. Started with YouTube. Trading was doing really good here back in 2019, even though I had a really bad month. But, 2020 was picking up. And then 2021, trading was absolutely exploding. Started with YouTube in 2020. The portfolio was absolutely rocketing. It was a life-changing year, 2021. 2021 was the actual life-changing year. And now it's the same scenario, guys. It's the same scenario. Are you ready to what is to come in the next coming months? Whether the price goes to 10K, nobody cares about that. Obviously, it would be nice to buy some Bitcoin at those levels. But are you ready to what is to come? Are you ready for possible recession, stock market crash, ready for lower prices? Are you going to be ready to buy when the market starts bleeding? Don't have major targets of Bitcoin is going down to 9K. If you have that mentality, you are already in the wrong position, guys. You will not make gains in the next coming years with crypto. If you have that mentality, I am waiting for lower, well, you are not going to make the gains, okay? That is not the mentality that you need to have. The mentality here is dollar cost average. As the price has already been in a bear market, as crypto has already been in a massive bear market, the best plan here is to DCA. No financial advice, of course. This could take years to get to all-time high. But it doesn't matter, right? The overall plan is in the next coming years. Yes, obviously, DCA for your portfolio is the best and most simple strategy that you can have. I had some mates here, one in particular, that was waiting lower prices for Bitcoin to buy back in 2018. Do you know where he ended up buying here? He ended up buying late. Getting into crypto late. And yeah, I mean, like I said, this is going to happen to a lot of people. It will happen to a lot of people. So yeah, anyway, it is how the market, how the emotions work. For me, it's pretty simple. I'm pretty aggressive when I invest. Okay, I'm more conservative with trading. But anyway, let's go right away. Jackie US dollar tether. I got my mother here in the comment section. How nice is that? I can't see her. Anyway, let me take a look at the poll here, because is S&P 500 going to make a new yearly high this year? And 69% of people say no. So it probably is, right? Syscoin, what do you think about this coin? I heard a lot of people talking about Syscoin. I have I haven't done any research at all on this one. At the very least, Bybit should offer their services to anyone living in a valid jurisdiction. Yes, regardless of passport. Very true. Weekly point odd control is right on it for link, says Philip, sorry. Right, Bybit not contacted me. Yeah, UK's Bybit can use money until January, but from 8th of October, no new users allowed, and from January, all UK will be closed. Yeah, it's on a tweet, guys. If you go to the official Twitter on Bybit, you can see it here, right? They just posted this yesterday, okay? And yeah, like I said, you could please manage your positions before January 8th of 2024. So you got a couple of months still, all right? If you're living in the UK, don't worry about that. But you will be getting the messages on your email from the UK. I mean, this is super important because I know based on YouTube, 10% of my viewers are from the UK. So it is time to say goodbye to Bybit from 2024, from the people of the UK, and transition into another crypto trading platform. Obviously, if you do not live in the US or UK and you're not restricted, you can still use the link down below. You get an insane bonus. If you just sign up by yourself, you will not be able to get this bonus down below of $30,000. This is an affiliate link. It does help out the channel on YouTube for me to continue to do content, technical analysis, educational content, get you prepared for the next coming years here in crypto, because I've been here long enough and I want you to thrive in the next run, okay? And obviously, for me to create that education, we got the affiliate links down below. You can kindly use them if you wish. You got Bybit, which gets a bonus of $30,000, and Bitflex, no KYC. If you're from the UK, definitely give it a go, guys. Bitflex is a great crypto exchange. $10 worth of bonus if you deposit $100. You got the affiliates down below, guys, if you want to still continue me seeing on YouTube. And if not, then I'm leaving, guys. Interest is down. Crypto's doomed. Market's doomed. Everything's going to zero. Let's get out of here. Anyway, I have a altcoin portfolio. Let me know about crypto wallets, guys, because I've been using Ledger for the last few years. And obviously with Ledger, I still believe in Ledger. I don't care about their, recovery phrase thingy. Obviously, I have taken a huge amount of my portfolio out of altcoin, out of Ledger, sorry. I am just buying this one over here. I've been hearing really good things about this Engrave. I got someone also in the Legends community asking about, hey, is Engrave safe? And I'm thinking, right, the last couple of weeks, a lot of people have been talking about Engrave, people that have experience, obviously. And I did a bit of research on this, and it seems like a really cool wallet. I have Trezor and I have Ledger. And I'm diversifying on these different cold wallets because you never know, guys. You never know. At the end of the day, I used to have 100% of my assets on ledgers, okay? Not anymore. Now I have a couple of ledgers. I have my altcoins are on Ledger, right? My Bitcoin and Ethereum and some of my US dollar tether. I have some US dollar tether here on Ledger as well. But anyway, on Trezor, and now I want to diversify into this one, right? Have a few different options, because having all of your crypto assets on one device, on one ledger, on one Trezor. Let me know what wallets are you using, guys. You know, always good to know. There are always different options. Engrave and still digging. Yeah, me too. Engraveyard, says Mark Dirch. You got that damn right. Anyway, I am. Yeah. Let me know, guys. I've had it. I was so happy with my Ledger Nano S, my Ledger Nano X. You know, I still believe in them. I still, there's I think no worry, no thing to panic here with this. Just a little bit. I obviously started using Trezor. I withdrawed a lot of my crypto from Ledger. I like to have Bitcoin on one place and some other Bitcoin on another place. I like to diversify everything. I don't have all my Bitcoin on one wallet, right, guys? I think this is a very large mistake that should not be done, because you basically have everything in one side. I wouldn't say have 10 different cold storage devices, maybe about four or so. Because if you have 10, it's like, where's my device? Where's my codes for this one? Don't go crazy on it. But diversify in 3-4 cold storage is definitely an option for the next bull run, because it was a right big hit on Ledger. Right, let's go right away and go through the comment section. I want to go through the comment section, guys. But I am stacking up some altcoins, guys. I've got an altcoin portfolio right now that is looking pretty good, right? And this could go to, I got $124,000 in some altcoins here. I'm just looking at the information. And I'm stacking up, okay? This has been the last year that I've been adding to my altcoin portfolio. And I mean, this could go to $50,000 in the next month. Maybe a lot of the altcoins are going to drop another $50,000. But I'm adding to this portfolio because, altcoins are the ones that can make you absolutely insane, massive gains. And I think adding to having an altcoin portfolio is definitely what is going to be life-changing, guys. Bitcoin can do a 3, 4, 5x. Bitcoin is definitely not going to make life-changing wealth unless you buy a huge, massive stack, such as 50 Bitcoin. But obviously 50 Bitcoin is already a lot of money. But those altcoins, and this is the get rich strategy that I want to talk about in today's live stream, even though I've been talking a bit too much. Obviously, it is safe to have a huge pile of Bitcoin, of Ethereum, and obviously some stable coins, no doubt, because this portfolio that I've just shared with you could go to 20K, right, in a matter of a few months. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's drawn down, because a lot of the altcoins could have, more downside. And when altcoins drop, they drop 40%, 50%, 60%, right? So I'm planning to add to this portfolio anyway, even though if it does drop 50% in the coming months, I will be adding slowly and consistently, right? Because I like to add a few $100s every single week on these different altcoins. And do you want to know what altcoins I am stacking up here for the next bull run, guys? Let me know in the comment section. Some of them are high risk, extremely high risk to high risk, high reward, right? Or high risk, lose everything kind of thing, right? So anyway, let me know if you want to know the altcoins that I am stacking up, and I'm adding a bit of more altcoins. I want to add some more altcoins. I'm going to do some research on GRT, because GRT has been, I got Marcel from the Legends, and I got more people talking about GRT. I got one of my moderators was a GRT fan, and it's, GRT has always been on the ball, right? I've seen, other influencers talk about this as well, other analysts and influencers. and it's definitely one that I am want to dig in and to doing some research. So I want to go through this one, and this is probably one that I'm going to add to my portfolio. And let me know what is your best altcoin. I will tell you the altcoins that I am stacking here in this bear market, right? And the ones that I will continue to add during the next coming months till we get pretty obvious altcoin season bull market. It might take 6 months, it might take 24 months. This is the moment, guys. This is the moment that you want to stack up and make that generational wealth in the next coming years. And you can invest as a small amount of $100, and from those $100 you can actually make $50,000, right? Which for a lot of people can be a lot of money, making, you know, that almost 500x. You might think this is crazy, but this did happen on the previous cycle. And I've got some very high risk altcoins that could actually do this in the next cycle. And I'm not a huge fan of, you know, the next 1000x altcoin, the next 100x altcoin, right? There's a lot of influencers out there that are bringing videos every single day or every single other day that are like, you know, this is the next 100x altcoin, the top 5 100x altcoins. I want to make people invest very carefully and let them understand this is possibly not going to do that, but it has also a high chance in doing it, right? If this is not the moment in the next coming years, when will it be? When will the moment be, right? If it's not in 2 years, it might be in 4. I don't know. But overall, you know, it's likely to happen. And this FOMO moment, what could trigger it? What could trigger this FOMO moment? I'm stacking Chainlink only. Yeah, I'm stacking Chainlink as well, no doubt. Chainlink is definitely one that I'm stacking. It's been my biggest altcoin in my portfolio. I did not sell any in the last bull market, but it is what it is. I was like, I'm not selling Chainlink till we get to $100. So I'm stacking up some Chainlink as well, no doubt. However, let me know, guys. Oh yeah, I made a lot on Sex USDT this week. The crypto, I mean. Yeah, there is a crypto now going on Twitter, right? That it's something a few $100,000, which is Sex USDT. Absolutely crazy. It is true. You know, if you go on Twitter and you can put Sex USDT, there are a lot of different people, influencers, are talking about that coin that's actually gone to a few $100,000, right? Pension money, Andy, says Murad. Any look on Gala? I mean, Gala, I know it's a gaming project. I have not invested in this one. We can take a look at Gala. Shall we do some technical analysis on Bitcoin, guys? Or not? Anyway, if you are interested in technical analysis and updates, daily updates on possible trading setups, you do have the Legends trading community, guys. For that, the Legends trading community link is down below in the description if you want to join those daily updates and analysis on possible setups, all right, on Bitcoin and a few altcoins. Sometimes I'm not a huge altcoin trader. Basically, 90% of my focus on trading is on Bitcoin, because altcoins are just, you know, they're hard work for me. They're hard work. GRT is good apparently, Bud, says Goldstar. Yeah, GRT is definitely one that I am going to be doing my research, okay, here in the next coming days. But I've got so much stuff. I need to update some stuff in the Legends community. Just, I haven't got time. I wish I could pay someone to you actually can, get me all the research of all of these altcoins. I might actually hire someone to say, do me some research on these 5 altcoins. Tell me which is the best one, which one has, let me know about the team, let me know about this, right? Because it just takes a lot of time to research deeply on some cryptos. But obviously, it needs to be done, right? GRT is definitely one that is very interesting. What about Gala? I mean, Gala, I know it's a gaming cryptocurrency project. I've not done much research on this one, but Gala got absolutely crushed. during the last few months. It's beneath the low here from December. Will this be the double bottom? Will this be a kind of a failed auction? I mean, it definitely has a chance. Definitely has a chance. You know, if it is a time to get a recovery on Gala for a potential swing long trade, I mean, this is possibly the level for that recovery. You know, I would not mind to get actually into a swing long attempt with very good risk management, extremely good risk management, guys, because I wouldn't go crazy here on adding to the position. You know, this could literally go to zero. So when you're trading, you want to manage your risk, but this is the moment where you're probably going to get that recovery here, that pop in the coming weeks. I mean, I wouldn't bet the farm obviously on this. Very sad to see it beneath the low here from December. So some altcoins such as Gala are creating a new low in this bear market, such as Gala, right? Not good. I'm stacking Chainlink. We've got a lot of Chainlink Marines here in the comment section. Hi me man, I can do it, says Daniel Baker. Hook me up. How much do you want? How much do you want for every 5 altcoins research, full research? Don't go too expensive. Couple $100. Anyway, interest low, push BTC high, check Doge volume good, says Live Happy. Gala's team are all suing each other. Oh, yeah, I did hear some FUD about that. I'm not sure if that is real, but apparently, yeah. The Gala team are, you know, they are... I mean, this is crazy. This is... For me, it's such an obvious... We are near the bottom, guys. You know, we got FTX collapse. Obviously, that was a local bottom. You know what would be a possible bottom signal? Binance collapse, guys. Imagine Binance falling, right? That would be such an obvious bottom signal. We know where FTX collapsed, right? It was November of 2022. That was a local bottom at least. Bitcoin pumped over 100% and a lot of altcoins pumped 200-300%, right? So that was a local bottom and that was the FTX collapse. But what about BitBoy crypto? What do you think? You know, I've seen it all over Twitter. I mean, I like to go to Twitter to take a look at projects news, but obviously I do follow many influencers there, and BitBoy crypto has been definitely a topic of the last month. Losing his own company and stuff like that. You know, wow. I mean, he's actually asking for donations publicly on his own Twitter account, which is pretty crazy, guys. We got some projects like Gala, they're suing each other, FTX collapse, Binance collapse. I mean, this is a full washout, right? It's a full new cycle. You know, get those people that got rich, get them poor again, get all of these silly cryptos and exchanges that are really don't have anything backing them up. It's just a full market cycle wash, guys. It's just get everything out of the way. Let's start with a new fresh piece of paper because we basically effed it up here. You know, we effed it up. It was hyped up. We got meme coins. We got all different thousands of tokens being created. We got our grandfather and your grandmother talking about crypto. We got our dogs talking about cryptocurrency, which was absolutely insane. You know, we basically effed up here, guys. You know, we made it wrong. You know, I made it right because I invested here and I did take, you know, a significant profit here, obviously. But on the average, on the most of the people, it was like, yeah, we effed up here, right? There was a lot of profits that I did not take, guys, and I rode them all the way back down, such as Chainlink. But obviously, you know, I was smart enough to take, you know, over 25% of profits from a lot of the investment that I did here during the last few years in 2018 to 2020. So... But what happened here, obviously, is, you know, scams, exchanges that are, you know, have basically not having their funds backed up, scam altcoins, meme coins, you know, we got all sorts of different crypto experts coming out here in this range, and obviously this is good. This is a nice washout. You know, get all of those fake cryptos, fake people, you know, analysts, you know, people that have been crypto millionaires that have been spending their money like crazy and haven't had, you know, they haven't been smart basically with their gains, and they're basically washed out, right? We, you know, feel sorry for this. I'm not sure, you know, people are saying that he has a huge amount of millions, you know, and he's just anyway, I don't want to talk bad about this guy, which is Ben Armstrong, right, from BitBoy Crypto. But oh my goodness, if you go on Twitter, it's absolutely crazy. I just like to take a look at that at 10 minutes at that, because it's just gone absolutely bonkers. It's, you know, people are saying, don't believe it, you know, he's a scammer, he has money, he doesn't. I don't know, it must be obviously he's definitely got some trouble behind him, obviously, because, you know, with BitBoy getting sued from different companies and stuff like that. I just don't want to even think about it. It must be absolutely crazy. But, you know, when you have this guy that has, you know, had everything just, you know, 1 to 2 years ago, he had everything. He could have made such smart decisions, and he basically effed up, right? And he's asking for donations right now. And he's one of the biggest crypto influencers out there. He was a large investor. I remember, you know, seeing him, you know, when he was a small channel, and he was actually investing very hardly. He obviously made a huge amount of gains. I made a huge amount of gains, but I played smart. You know, I'm not spending my gains drastically, because it's, you know, it's not a good thing to do. You know, you need to invest, diversify, be smart, be humble. Some of these guys, you know, basically took some wrong decisions, and it doesn't matter. We learn from them. Stay humble, guys. Stay humble. Anyway, I just want to let you know that we are going to be seeing the same thing after this massive washout. FTX, is it Binance going to be next? No fun on that. There's a lot of things going on with Binance. Will it break down or not? Well, that will obviously affect the market. It will make Bitcoin and crypto in general fall maybe another 30% or even a 50% drop. We're ready for this. I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it? Are you willing to invest in the next possible catastrophe to wash out, you know, more things in crypto? There's going to be another washout potentially in the next coming months. There's probably going to be a black swan event of some kind. Are you ready for that before the halving comes, guys, which is going to be in April of 2024? We have the Bitcoin spot ETF. Inevitably, it's going to be approved. All of this is going to happen during we have the possible next washout. What is going to be the next event, guys? It's going to bring a huge, massive crypto crash, stock market crash. Are you ready for this, guys? Pain can be around the corner, and you need to be ready, guys. You need to be ready. You want to stack up those sats. You want to get into some great crypto projects such as Chainlink, for example, Ethereum. Are you ready? Of course I'm ready. I was born ready. You were born ready. You here watching this live stream right now, you were born ready. You are going to be one of them that is surviving. I remember I used to have 1,000 viewers, you know, just about over a year ago on live streams. There's 200 now. You know, you are part of that 20%. You are part of that 10, 20% that are sticking around, that are gaining knowledge, that is very much aware of the current situation. Opticalart.com. Yes, I am. Are you going to live stream all the way up to the halving? Absolutely. This is it. This is the countdown. Live stream all the way up to the halving. Yes, sir. I think Optical Art is quite bearish. You should check it out. Yeah, I'm pumped. Check him out, guys. Opticalart.com. He has he does technical analysis. I think he does multiple different Fibonacci tools with different rings. Check them out, guys. Pretty interesting technical analysis, something that I do not apply with my analysis, of course, but it's always interesting to see other people's analysis, what's their opinion, what projections they do have. Check them out, guys. Shout out to you. Like Andy says, guys, keep some money on the side to buy that final dip. Hey, that final dip maybe is not going to come, but I think it will, right? It's just, it's pretty obvious. It's going to happen, guys. We've had an insane year here. It's been great. This rally has been great, right? Very similar to this one, right? It's been a great rally. Let's get ready, guys, for the worst, right? I'm still stacking sats. I'm still buying some altcoins. I've been adding to my altcoin portfolio, which is over 100K right now. And yeah, I mean, it's just this buy up. Obviously, have a big amount of cash, right? Stash. What's in my head right now? Stash. A big amount of cash. It's getting late, guys. It's Saturday night. We need to get out of our comfort zone. Thanks for the shout out. You're very welcome, my man. No worries. Let's do a collab at some point. Let's do collaboration. I got Jason KASTA. He hasn't answered me. Where is he? That bloody American crazy guy. Got Jason KASTA hooking me up the last few days. Hey, are you ready for a collaboration? I'm saying, yes, of course I am. Not last week because I was in Singapore. Apparently he didn't go. Unfortunately, he didn't go. But who wants a collaboration with Jason KASTA? He's an absolute legend. I absolutely love this guy. I got his DM here somewhere on Discord. And he said that he wanted to do a collaboration on the 19th of September. And yeah, he needs to get me. Let's do a collaboration with Jason KASTA. Hopefully the next coming days we'll do a collaboration. He's such a cool guy. I absolutely love him. He's absolutely great. Killing his chicken, great guy. But he does eat it. Come on. He does eat it. He's a funny lad. He's a farm boy, right? He's a redneck. I'm also a farm guy. I live in the countryside. I don't live in the city. I'm more of a country guy. But it's pretty cool. Jason is a hamster on a treadmill. Oh yeah, I did actually check out one of his videos lately, and he's like, what? He's like this, right? Hey guys, what's going on, right? And he's great. He's actually really good. He's funny. He also contacted Frankie, the treadmill guy. Yeah, the treadmill guy. Yeah. He's actually walking while he's doing his analysis and his videos. I actually could not do that. Or probably yes. He's an absolute legend. Maybe the collaboration, I will say to him, right? Let's do a collaboration, but I want you on the treadmill. I want you to be walking as we're doing the collaboration. How epic will that be? I got some of my... I'll get him walking. He's smart. Yeah, he's definitely a smart guy, no doubt. He got hacked just a few weeks ago. Oh my goodness. He got hacked 700K. I need to update. He's probably going to talk about that on the collaboration. I'm gonna let him know. Get on the live stream. Let's talk about how you got hacked and how people can avoid this. What was your mistake? I think it was on an Exodus hot wallet. He got hacked over $700,000 in Bitcoin, guys, on an Exodus hot wallet. I used to use this wallet back in the day very quickly, but I instantly got a Ledger Nano. I think it was late 2018 or early 2019, because I was starting to have some significant cryptocurrency. Back in the day for me was a lot. When you got over $10,000 in crypto, right, and using these hot wallets, and I was like, yeah. I did my research, and it was time to transition to a cold wallet. So yeah, with very bad luck. I don't know what he did exactly. He can explain it on a collaboration that we will likely be doing this week, and say, hey, yo, what happened? Jason, what did you do? What happened? hopefully he's tracking, the people that actually hacked his wallet, and I think you can see it on an exchange. He's trying to contact the exchange so that, that person, whoever hacked it, does not manage to move the Bitcoin on the exchange, because they can do it. When you move it to a centralized exchange, they can actually stop that movement, right? So anyway, hopefully he is gonna. Scammers are getting crazy, yeah, no doubt. Have your crypto in different cold storage. I'm talking about, hey, I'm gonna get this Engrave wallet and I'm gonna have another cold storage, right? Make it complicated. Don't have all of your crypto in just one wallet. Have different wallets. Don't go crazy and buy different 20 cold storage wallets. I think with 3 or 4 is more than enough. But make it hard for the people to actually steal your crypto or even lose them. Diversify, guys. And cold storage is always definitely the best option, right? So I never got hacked. Never got hacked. I've got scammed, right? Scammed as in, with MetaMask. MetaMask is a hot wallet, but I accidentally, it was to purchase an NFT, right? And I was a total noob a few years ago with NFTs. And I was in a Discord, and it was actually the bull NFT. And I've still got that bloody bull. And I got scammed. Got someone saying, hey, what was it? This was the only time I got scammed in crypto, guys. It was to mint a bull NFT. And minting was live. I got someone messaging me, and it looked so legit inside of the group. Hey, minting is live, right? And the minting was going live that same day. And I thought, oh, minting is live. Let's mint my crypto bull. I think I got scammed about $800 or something like that in Ethereum. It was like 0.3 Ethereum. And when Ethereum was about $3,000 or $4,000, I can't remember exactly, but it was just under $1,000. And just lost $1,000 instantly. Then once I did the transaction and I didn't see any NFT or any movement, then I thought, okay, did I double check where I am getting this? Where am I getting this information from? It was the website was a scam, basically. They built it up very nicely, quickly, and got scammed. Almost $1,000. Luckily, it wasn't that much for me then, But if I would have got scammed 700K right now, yeah, I mean, devastating. I mean, I don't know how much he has in different altcoins and Bitcoin, but that's a huge amount of money. I have lost my MetaMask funds as well, says Mariella. Yeah, I mean, MetaMask can be okay. I'm not sure about it all, because it's all on the browser, it's all on the mobile. These hot wallets is like, oof, stay cautious. I only use MetaMask if I want to buy some stuff on Uniswap maybe, or do a quick transaction. You can use Uniswap with hot wallets anyway, with cold wallets anyway, but yeah, I try to avoid to use hot wallets. I don't usually put more than 10K on a hot wallet. Putting $100,000 on hot wallets, yeah, no, I'm not, not taking that risk. Any web wallet is a hot wallet. Any web wallet is a hot wallet. Yes, very true. Web wallet, application wallet, desktop, any of those are hot wallets. Cold storage, you need a device that is offline that locks your crypto, basically, right? You need the device to access your cryptocurrency, right? There's no other way you can move your crypto if you do not have the device. So that is obviously the best option nowadays. Andy, how are you? I'm very good. Aditya, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. He's in desperate need for collabs. Guess the views are too bearish. It is happening to everyone. I'm in an influencer group and everybody's like, yo, crypto's dying, But it's the best moment. I'm not too worried about it, I'm not too worried about it because I know the next coming months can get very bad. the next coming months can be very bad, guys. I want it to get worse. I want the price to go lower because I got a bunch of cash that I don't know what to do with. So if we do get a huge, massive drop in the coming months, I'll just say, yes, it's happening. Let's buy up, guys. You know why? Because I missed this event. I missed having spare cash when we had the C19. And I knew that this was the best buying opportunity. I had about 1,500 euros that I said, right, all in. 500, 500 on Bitcoin, 300 on ETH, rest 100 here on this altcoin, 200 on that one, 300 on that one. And then I was like, okay, I don't have any more. I wish I had 20K or 30K or 50K here. That would have made insane gains on the run up. I knew it. I knew that was the moment. I just didn't have the spare cash here. I was heavily invested already during 2018 and 2019. So then this happened and it was like, oh, and a lot of the cryptos, I mean, this drop here on Bitcoin was only 60%. It was a lot. But a lot of the altcoins dropped 70, 80%. So it was like, wow, massive discount, right? So yeah, the one that I did buy was VeChain. And from VeChain, just VeChain, I think I put about $300 and made about 21K just on VeChain by putting $300 here. Just 21K on VeChain, right? Which is obviously over about, I don't know, 30, 40, over a 40x or something, or 50x. Yeah, absolutely crazy. This is how crazy it can get, and we need one of those events. These bearish events, such as the FTX crash, the C19, oh my goodness, everything's gonna, the world is, effed up and everybody's gonna die. These kind of events are the ones that signal a bottom. They signal a bottom, right? At least locally, it could have another, you might have that event happening at some point, right? So whether end of the year or 2024 or 2025. They're usually events that have a massive drop. They could get one more drop quickly here just a few days after, but then that's definitely a bottom signal. Then the price is just likely going to recover. They happen many times during the last few years. These events are bottom signals. So, US dollar tether, that would definitely bring the crypto market to a big drop. Binance collapse would bring a huge drop, but it would be a pretty obvious buying signal, right? It would be a pretty obvious buying signal. So anyway, I've done a bit too much talk here, guys, in this live stream. Let's do some technical analysis. Let's do some technical analysis, obviously, on some altcoins. Oh, let's do technical analysis on Bitcoin. What do you think about that? Let's do some technical analysis on Bitcoin right away. And I've been talking about with the Legends trading community on a possible, short scenario. I closed some of my Bitcoin short here. I do have one open as well still. But let me just explain here, zooming out here, what I think here on Bitcoin and why we talked about this with the Legends community. About this is beneath the value area high from this trading range that we had since the 18th of August. So we have the value area high right there. And basically this level has been very respected as resistance. And, we had this leg down and we got this small bounce. And what I talked with the Legends is, this is a shorting scenario. I do see this as shorting scenario. We like SFPs, they're the best. They're the best, right? Swing failure pattern. And when you create a range and you're very much bearish, you would think, okay, this is a dead cat bounce. We're going to roll down. There is some scalping scenarios, of course. Inside a range, you test a low and you test a high. Right? When you do get a dead cat bounce and you start to form a range, you got a high and a low. So you either test the low, you SFP, and then you come back up and test the highs, you SFP, or you fail auction, right? So basically, the trade scenario here was a short from this range, right? And the overall target is to come and test the low, but it hasn't happened yet. You know, it's been very boring. We're just very choppy, and people are fed up. People are fed up because it's just been very choppy for the last few days, right? So anyway, if you want to join the legends, guys, if you want to do some crypto trading, you got Bybit. Obviously, Bybit for me is number one. Bybit, unfortunately, for the people in the UK, it is time to do the transition, guys. We got the transition here for UK Bybit users. You know, by the end of the year, you're going to start to use some other exchanges, unfortunately. But anyway, we got several options. Bitflex is a great option, guys. You got a great bonus down below. If you want to use Bitflex, they do have spot trading. They do have derivatives trading, several altcoins. You get a great bonus with the link that is down below in the description. It's an affiliate link. It's another way to support the channel. It's another way for you to trade in a great crypto exchange, to buy spot or to do futures trading. You get a bonus, $10, guys, worth a bonus if you deposit $100. Going back here to Bitcoin, let's go right here into Bitcoin. I personally think that we are going to come down to the lows. However, I was in a short position. It dropped $150. I got two positions. I closed all of it because it's the weekend, it's choppy. And I have another position on Bitcoin here on a short. This position was a trade setup that was mentioned in the Legends community, basically. It's a setup here that we're talking about this ascending wedge scenario on Bitcoin. Basically, we got a possible first trade, then a second trade if we were to get a wick up. Just because it is resistance, we're forming a wedgie corrective move up, and I'm just going to give that explanation. This is basically this wedge right over here, right? It was kind of a wedgie structure right there. And the overall plan was, we got an attempt of a short position here, and we are looking for lower. We did kind of move down. Now it's sideways. It's the weekend, and I was obviously saying to the community, hey, this is probably not going to be enough to break down here. It's just going to be choppy because it's Friday. Weekends are boring. We're probably just going to go sideways. And yes, it is going sideways. It is boring. I'm sorry, guys. I could not move the market during the weekend. I don't have enough funds. I don't have enough volume. Buy Brit. I love you, Mark. He's always coming up with his jokes. Instead of buy Bit, buy Brit. Good one. I like it. You're the man. Oh my goodness. You gotta love Mark Dutch. He's absolutely great. Hola, Jackie Wood. I got my mother here in the comment section, always giving support. I love you, mother. She's here. Anyway, I'm trying to long Loom US dollar tether. Okay, shall we take a look at Loom? We could take a look at some of these altcoins. Guys, I've been in this live stream for quite some time now. Whoa! This one's having its moment. Wow. Ooh, is this a kind of a flag? Is this creating a kind of a flag here? Wow, this one absolutely rocketed. This has pumped over 100% the last few days. What's going on with this one? Loom Network. Is it? Is it Loom Network? Oh, it's not this one. Is it? Loom Network. Let me just double check this. Is it the old one or the new one? Oh. Okay, yeah, it's this one. It's the new one. What market cap does this have? Well, this one has had a significant pump by the looks of things. Someone's saying, I'm trying to long Loom. Well, let me just I want to let you know that you're longing into the possible end of the pump. Possibly you are going to create a bullish flag here, but stay cautious long in here when a market has pumped so much the last couple of days. Stay extremely cautious. Right. Too many expecting a big dip. It may not come. I can see more hyped up people because of ETF and everything. And I think this is not going to come to the next coming months. I think they, institutions and, they are going to try and push the price down, in my opinion. Stock market is not looking great, to be honest. This could be a level that it might get a huge, massive bounce because I think there's too many eyes on this. I did see some people starting to talk about this. About, neckline, we're going to break down. We're going to have a massive drop on the stock market of over, I don't know what percentage, over 5% of a drop on the stock market. This is still the neckline. It hasn't broken. This could get an epic bounce, no doubt. We might bounce here in the next coming weeks from this level. Overall, as soon as we start breaking down, of course, I would say, okay, this is not looking great. We could go to much lower levels. The price action was fast here. There's no volume. As you can see on the VPVR, the biggest volume is 4,140 points right there. But it's still support, so it can bounce. It can bounce from this level, from this neckline. So the big dip will come, says Crypto King. Like para ayudar, Andy. Yes. Right, let's go right away. I'm going to wrap it up. Going to wrap it up, guys. Abdul, thank you very much for that kind comment. Guys, smash up the like button. No volume, no viewers, loss of interest in crypto. Get ready, guys. I will be doing some really interesting videos, hopefully, to make people understand what is to come. We got the Bitcoin halving. We got, obviously, the ETF that is, we got a possible approval mid-October. It's probably going to happen. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to be postponed till January of 2024. Let's see, guys. Inevitably, it will be approved. We got the halving. We got exciting stuff here in the next coming months. Till then, we could see a little bit of blood in the markets. Make sure to be ready to stack up some of those sats. There's many different things. I want to get a really cool video out to make people understand what is to come, guys, in the coming months, and make people understand that, the market can be bearish in the next coming months, but we need to be ready to stack up, guys. So smash up the like button. If you've liked this stream, this chilled stream here Saturday, I'll be coming with a video update tomorrow. If you want to support the channel, if you want to get the best deals, of course, you have the links down below in the description for Bybit, 30K worth of bonus. You got the Legends community if you want those daily updates and possible trading setups that I am looking at here every day with Sam, which is another coach. And you also have, if you cannot trade on Bybit because of the UK right now in the next coming months, you got Bitflex as a great option, guys. $10 worth of bonus if you deposit $100, okay? Thank you very much, everyone. Chill the live stream. Get Rick's strategy for me is going to be stacking up, having some cash on the sidelines for any possible event such as the C19. Get ready. This could happen at any point in between the next 6 to 18 months, and you just have to be ready. Pull the trigger once that happens because it can give you life-changing gains, guys. No financial advice. Thank you very much, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.